Hello and welcome to everybody. It's an absolute thrill to welcome you to this day one clash, and no day, of course, engenders hope or optimism more than this one. Optimism which could dissipate at a rate most alarming or last all the way to the latter stages. We shall see. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. The crowd rises for the national anthem of South Korea. In, measuring up his opponents. Not many would dare to look him back in the eye.
Yeah, at this moment in time, Peter, he's a terrific watch. Whether he truly takes over this match or whether he has flashes of his best, he'll impact because he exists to entertain.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you can expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements, overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
And that gets things running. So a clash of nations with so much pride on the line. He was under real pressure there. It's a promising position. In. That has been cut short. Oh, good spread. That is good alertness. Kim Min-jae. Lee Kang-in. Aims beyond the defence. Now then, the ball's come loose. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Can he latch on to this? He's going for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Lee Kang-in. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Knocks it into space. South Korea, so far, providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper.
Mexico really do like to play with a distinctive style, one that's pacey and expansive.
And they have the players, those players that love a gallop or two out wide.
Yeah, they're the key supply routes, Peter, carrying the ball and then delivering it across that box.
Just eases him off the ball. Nicely spread. Plays it across, he leaps for it!
Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in.
Can he get it through? And he's in, and he shoots! Goal! Republic of Korea! A horrible blip, a moment they could well have done without.
How can they be so careless? They're never going to get away with that kind of sloppiness.
Número 23.
South Korea have their opener. It is a goal of real significance. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Now, can they get him? Shapes to shoot! And that's a sharp finish! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, going behind has simply triggered a collective determination to hit back, and they merit nothing less. Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Nicely shaped ball. Can he finish? And he couldn't finish.
What a pass. One that literally dropped into his path. It was asking to be finished.
Ended up in no man's land. And here's Lee Kang-in. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's having a shot! That's a good ball out wide. And he's picked it up out wide. Driven in.
Well played and well cleared.
Park Ji-sung is always looking to play quality balls. And he was quick to react. Oh, that's delightful. It's a promising position. And that should get the job done. Park Ji-sung. It's Park Ji-sung. It's a pretty loose pass. This looks promising. Oh, that's fabulous. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Turns back here, probably the best option. We are into overtime. looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide. Well seen, saw that coming. And he's there to clear it. That is lovely. Has crossed into the middle, and that has been cleared. And that brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. So it's one each. How are you seeing it, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. The second half then, just getting going.
South Korea are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
It's a really well-measured ball. And here's EAFC, steaming on goalwards. He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Can he get onto this? He's found a way through. Tries to play it through. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
They've played it short. Tries to cross. South Korea have the chance to go the other way. Ji-sung. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Pass somewhat off target. EAFC chasing after it. Ball is over the line. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now he's got space here. He's in plenty of space here. That's the keeper's ball. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, important interception. Ji-sung. Now it's EAFC. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here. Looking for options for movement. EAFC! Goal! Republic of Korea! It was an absolute certainty. He just had to. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Cambio en México. Número 25.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Número 17.
And he's forced to go back. Park Ji-sung. Played out to the left flank. Oh, nice touch. It's Park Ji-sung. Great vision. Goes for a shot! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cambio en México. Número 8.
Mexico have opted to make another change here. And he gets rid in a hurry.
South Korea surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Great defending, strong and determined.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
He's having a pop! Oh, screamer! A finish of true class! A two-goal lead and they're firmly in control. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
South Korea are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
So the lead now is 2.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Great ball. And a chance! He's got a goal! Right back in the game! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop him.
Número 18.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very leggy.
Mexico cut their deficits and look raring to go again.
Well, they'll just be praying that one more chance falls their way before the whistle goes.
He's had it taken off him. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that's a fine interception. I think we're just about done here. He'll try from distance. Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision then.
Oh, that's a key interception. Kim Min-jae. And the counter is on. Chance to deliver.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. They're avoiding the blatantly obvious by not getting the ball into the opposition box. That's where it has to be.
Wriggles his way through. This could be their final throw of the dice. And it's been taken short. Now the cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
That was lovely, that.
And it's made its way to him. And time is up. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
South Korea can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
Señoras y señores, este es un anuncio de niños perdidos. Por favor, vigile a sus niños en todo momento durante el partido.